Welcome back, adventure buddies. It's me, Sunny. Today, we are diving in to winterizing my home on wheels. I'm gonna take you through this whole process, step by step, so you can be sure to have your RV winterized before it's too late. And I've got a few bonus hacks for you, so stick around to the end to find out what they are. How many of you have experienced a pipe breaking due to freezing temperatures? You're ready to hit the road in the spring and you might go into your camper, your toilet's broken, or your shower's not working. It's not fun and it totally kills your vacation mode. So I'm gonna go over with you what we're gonna need to make sure we winterize our campers perfectly. Before we dive in, let's go over all of our supplies. Got my DeWalt air compressor, my antifreeze. This is not the same that goes in an automobile. This is specifically for your camper. I'm probably gonna need about 2 gallons. Some WD-40, we love this stuff. My air hose component, some insulation foam, I'll tell you about that in a second, tape measure, and scissors. Pretty simple, so once you have all of those things, you're ready to go. To start off, I'm gonna open all of the drain plugs on the underside of the camper so that all the water can drain out. Don't forget to open all of the drain valves. My camper has 3, but everybody's might be a little different. Remember to turn on all your faucets. Don't forget to remove your shower head. Anything that might have water is best if it's disconnected. I'm gonna go to my water heater and pull out the anoid that keeps the water soft so all the water can drain out of my water heating tank. I also bypassed my water heater by turning the 2 valves on the water heater unit so that when I pump antifreeze into the water system, it won't go into my water heater. I usually replace my water anoid each season in the spring, so I make sure I don't get calcium buildup. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I love camping. I probably spend about half of my time in my camper during the summer and the fall. And gosh, living in Utah, there are so many places you can explore. If you have never been, I would highly recommend it. You would love it. You can camp, gosh, I've been to the desert, all of the lakes, the mountains. It's magical. If you have camped in Utah, please comment below where. I love finding new places. And I'm down for a good road trip, so if you got others to share, send them my way. Let's go check on our winterization. I like to go around and spray WD-40 on my jack stands and other moving parts that are outside so the salt and snow during the winter doesn't make them rusty. I always check my tire PSI just to make sure it's at the recommended pressure going into the winter. And then I always check it again before I begin my spring camping to avoid any tire blowouts. It's well worth your time. Once all the water has drained out of the valves on the underside of my camper, I like to get my air compressor and set it to 30 to 35 PSI and use my adapter to hook up my air hose to the city water connection so I can blow out any remaining water out of the system. I usually do this for like 20 to 30 seconds or until I stop seeing water coming out. All right, it is time for my favorite bonus tip. So remember our foam? I got this roll on Amazon for like 15 bucks. I use this for my windows. This insulates them to keep the warm air inside and the cold air out. I've just measured them with my tape measure and cut out each one for the specific windows. I used like double-sided magnets and just stick them on so it's super easy. They snap right on. This is also a double whammy because if you're camping in the desert and it's really hot, you can use these to keep the heat out and your cool air in. Such a win-win. Lastly, to keep everything warm and cozy, I do use a radiator heater because I keep my camper plugged in year-round. This helps so everything doesn't get quite as cold. I don't turn it up very high, like 65, 67 degrees, and it's safe and sound, no worries. I highly recommend trying this. If you guys are interested and you'd like to see a video on making these, let me know in the comments and I will share one with you. Now I'm going to remove the panel and expose my water pump so I can bypass the pump system and fill up the water lines with camper antifreeze. Remember, before you start pumping the antifreeze into the system, make sure to close all the drain valves that you opened earlier to drain the tanks. Next, I'm turning on my water pump. If you have electric tank heaters, I like to keep those on when it gets really chilly. Here's a hack a lot of people forget. If you have a generator, don't forget to put fuel stabilizer in the gas tank. I like to turn it on and let it run until it's completely out of gas. I've had so many issues with rust in the gas tank and the carburetor issues in the spring if I forget to do this. So please remember to do this. Here is my favorite part. Now that your water pump is on, we're ready to fill the system with antifreeze. It's super easy. Just stick the bypass hose into the gallon jug and flip the bypass valve that's on your water pump, and it should suck all the antifreeze into the camper water system. You're gonna keep doing this until you see a pink rink in your sink. This is actually my favorite part. It's time to put a pink rink in the sink, if you know the joke. Down it goes. Whew. Well, there you have it. She is all set and safe for the cold temps and winter. Thank you guys so much for helping me winterize my RV today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow me here and on all of my socials at Sunny Moon. If you have any sort of camping hacks for me, please comment them below. I love to hear them. And if you want to see some more fun content, hit me up in the DMs. And until then, happy camping!